This is Ron, and Ryan's in the room right now. We're in the MyPower conference room. What we're going to do is we're going to give a demonstration of how to do a recording in the MyPower conference room, and then how you can play it back within the room. You can play it out back outside of it, send a link, and people can view it. You can also add it to the document center within the MyPower conference, and they could play it back. But the better way, by far, is to simply bring in guests to a MyPower conference room and then actually play the presentation, the recording that's already been made by you as a team leader. And you can give this out to anybody on your team. And if everyone has their own conference room, they can easily bring in their guests in the room and just press play, and it actually plays you as the host. It plays your voice audio. It picks up the conversation from those in the room if you want them to be heard, or you can mute it if you like. And it also records the actual video being played, so you get the whole experience. GoToMeeting doesn't do that. But before I go further, let me just have Ryan to say hello so you can get a feel of how this thing works. If you had two, three, a dozen people in the room, like I said, it could pick up their conversations as well. Go ahead, Ryan.
Hi, everybody. Yep, uh, sounds good here. I can hear Ron real well, and I'm hoping you guys can hear me good too.
Okay, so Ryan was just talking, we're talking voice over IP. Well, you see, I want you to notice one thing, and we're going to play a video. But before I do, I'm going to show you right here. Right here is the record button. Within MyPower Conference, it already has built in the ability to record a presentation or training or whatever you're using the room for. It can record it. The only difference is when you use the built-in recorder within MyPower Conference, it will record the screen and it will record the host's conversation. So it'll pick up your voice, but it will not pick up the voice of those in the room, and it will not pick up any video played within the room. I think it's a much more superior experience if you can allow the recording of everybody in the room and also being able to hear the video. What GoToMeeting does, Ryan and I have been testing this, is GoToMeeting will allow you to record a desktop sharing experience. You know, you open up your desktop, you let people come into the GoToMeeting room, and you're showing the desktop. It records your voice and their voice. But if you play a video, it won't even show it. It will show it, but you can't hear it. And with our system, you can hear the video and everything, which is great. The recording feature here, it just picks up, like I said, on the host audio and the guest audio. It doesn't pick up video. But what I'm going to show you is use a really cool tool. It's called Snagit. It's a one-time cost. And with that, you can record your presentation, and then after you record it, you can simply upload it to Screencast or YouTube. And in this case, you would need to put it into YouTube. So I'm going to do that right now. In fact, let me just open it up right now, Snagit. I'm going to press record. You'll see this guidelines show up. And this is where what I can do is I can create the dimensions of my recording area. I can record the attendees, which would show Ryan and whatever guests are in the room, share my desktop, or I can just do the desktop, and which I'm going to do right now. And that would include if I had my webcam on, it would pick that up as well. So it's just a full experience. I'm just going to click here, drag it, and let me just do a little bit of the view here because I want you to see what shows up on the bottom of this recorder. Okay, I clicked it, and there it is. As you can see, now it hasn't started recording yet. This is called Snagit. Ryan, what's the price on that again for Snagit? Do you remember?
Snagit's 49.95.
Okay, $49.95. It's an amazing program, super simple. With Snagit, like I said, it gives you the ability to not only pick up the sound like Ryan's voice right now, my voice, but if you're playing a video in the webcast room, it will pick that up. And then the cool thing is you'll be able to play it back within MyPower Conference. Okay, and I'll do that. That's going to be the second part of our presentation here to you. So let me do this. I'm going to click on record. You see it goes 3, 2, 1. So now Snagit is recording only within these dimensions as you see it right here. So the attendee list is not showing. Now I can always pause it and increase the size of this window here, the recording window, but I'll leave it at that, okay? So now I'm going to click on Meeting Tools, Present Video, and I'm going to bring up Bruce Newby and we'll take a listen just for a few moments.
2001, I was a medical equipment sales rep, and I was traveling quite a bit. Seems like I was never home. I love my job, don't get me wrong, but
Okay,
I
so that's a
was
good
not there to really spend time with
example,
my
and you can also
family.
hear my voice
Life was
over
busy.
the
It
video,
was
so I'll
just
pause
crazy.
it at this point. And Ryan, can you tell me what you heard or what you saw? Make sure you're seeing.
Yeah, well, I could hear you talking, and of course Bruce explaining his introduction here, and the video is paused for me too.
So you can see with this experience, we're getting my recording, Ryan's response, the whole interaction of the room. Everybody's in the webcast or conference room training, and it just makes it a much more lively recording because it's not just one-sided. You talking into a recorder and kind of sounds kind of dead at the other end. There's people talking, asking questions. You're training and you're playing a video. Stop the video, get responses, and you're answering it. So you're recording all of that. And like I said, if you want to mute out, if you want it to be more of a streamlined presentation where it's just you talking and then the video, that's great. You can just mute everybody out. I wouldn't have to have Ryan even responding. I would just give my presentation and then I could pause the recording and restart it, or I can actually stop it altogether. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the recording here, and it pops open a new window because I have two screens on my computer. It popped up in a new window. Let me drag that window into view, the recording window right here, so you can see. This is the recording it just made, and I could start playing it back right here. So now Snagit is recording only within. I just pause play. You can see that a little bit. So right here, if I go to YouTube, I click on that, and then it gives you the ability to log into your YouTube account. You'd have to set that up ahead of time, but you'd upload your uh, file into YouTube, and you can also override the 15-minute limit and have like an hour presentation if you want, or even longer. And that's really, really easy to do, and we could show you how to do that. It's free and it doesn't cost anything with YouTube. It's super, super easy to do, and we're going to be making another video to show you how to do that. So after I upload this video to YouTube, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into the presentation room right here. Ryan won't be in here at that time because I'm going to do this in a moment after he leaves, but I'm going to go to Meeting Tools, Present Video, and then right here, Add Online Video right there. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to put the YouTube URL, and thereafter it's going to be in the room so you or anybody on your team can give this presentation over and over and over again, and you'll, like I said, you'll be able to give that URL out to anybody else in your team, and they could play it back in My Power Conference, and also they will be able to play it back within My Power Webcast, and we have some instructions of how to do that. So this is a very superior service and quality presentations that you can give and show way beyond what GoToMeeting is being able to offer. Okay, Ryan, do you have any thoughts, questions, or any comments you want to make as I close this part of the video out?
Just one, and that's that Snagit also has a free 30-day trial, just
Oh,
so you
that's a
can get
good
it started.
That's a good point. Free 30-day trial. You're going to find. I mean, I sent this over to you, Ryan, and you got the download. And how easy was it for you to get it up and running?
It took me just a couple minutes of time, and I had it up and running and was recording the screen in no time. It's
Okay.
a great program.
So I hope you enjoyed watching this and see how powerful of a tool this can be for you and your team. within the Snagit editor, this is the view I have right after I made a recording, that demonstration we just did. And I'm going to click on YouTube, because YouTube is what you can play back in MyPowerConference. If you're going to use this in MyPowerWebcast, then you can use either Screencast or YouTube, and we have videos showing you how to do that. So the great thing about MyPowerWebcast is for $9.97 you can accomplish pretty much the same thing. You open up the MyPowerWebcast, and then you can bring up the Screencast or the YouTube within and start playing it. MyPowerConference is more superior because when you play the video in MyPowerConference, you are in control of the play button. Other people can stop the video for themselves in MyPowerWebcast, but they can't do that in MyPowerConference. So that's just the added benefit of the MyPowerConference. And for $20 a month, I mean, come on, it's much less expensive than costly than GoToMeeting, and in just a better experience. So anyway, enough said. Let's just do this. I'm going to click on YouTube and send to YouTube right there. Okay, yeah, allow access. I'm sorry, yeah. And let's see what happens. Okay, title, let's give it a how-to, and we're going to leave it public for now. Copy to URL, that's fine. And title, we're going to give it recording demonstration. So showing you how to record. Your capture is being uploaded to YouTube. Let me pause the video and then we'll pick it up after it's done. Now, right after it uploaded, you'll see that you'll see this image and message. The video is currently being processed. I've seen, depending on the length of the recording, it could take 5 minutes or so. If you did a 45-minute, 1-hour presentation, it could take almost that long to process. And like I said, if it's more than 15 minutes, you might get a message that says there's a limitation to 15 minutes, but you can override that. I'm not going to show you how in this video, but we will have another video showing you how to increase the limit from 15 minutes and open it up very easily, and it's free within the YouTube. You can have like an hour, even 2 hours, even more of lengthened video presentation using YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to pause it once more and I'll come back once this has been processed. Okay, the video has been processed and I've refreshed the page and it shows here. And what I'm going to do is pick up the link and then add it to the meeting room within MyPowerConference and show you how to do that. Okay, so let me just drag this down and you can see right here this link. This is the YouTube. This is the easier way. Typically there's a link down here that says share. Can't quite find it right now, but typically it's right over here, share. I'm not going to worry about that right now, but I'm going to just pick it up here. I'm going to highlight the whole address there, copy it, okay? And then let's go back and bring this back in view. And let's open up the virtual meeting room. Here's the meeting room I was in. And I'm going to add, remember I said you're going to go to Meeting Tools, Present Video, YouTube, and then I'm going to, let me just go back and refresh this for a moment. That's what happens when you first come in the room. You see that. You go to Present Video, and I'm going to paste it in. See what I did? I just simply pasted in the YouTube right there. And I'm going to put in recording demonstration. Now, like I said, once you do this, you could play this over and over and over and over again. And then anybody on your team, you give this link right here. You give this link out to those in your team, and they can play the whole presentation outside of MyPowerConference, but I think what Melaleuca wants is they want it inside of the conference room. So just to be safe, just play it within here. but you can send a link, like I said, and also you can play this link in My Power Webcast, and we have a video showing you how to do that easily. Okay, so as you can see, this has been a simple, very simple process. We're taking a little bit extra time just to show you how this whole thing, but it really is a simple process. You do it once and you're ready to go. So I've copied, I pasted, I pasted it in there, and then I'm going to click on Add right here. So I've got recording. Let me just correct the spelling on this. Recording demonstration, add. Okay, now it's there. So now let's just pretend we came in the room. You have guests in the room, or whoever has their own conference room. You've given them the link. They just go to Meeting Tools. They click on Present Video, and let's watch the demonstration now. Okay, here it is. Let's go down the page. Recording demonstration. See that right there? Let's watch it. So now Snagit is recording only within these dimensions as you see it right here. So the attendee list is not showing. Now I can always pause it and increase the size of this window here, the recording window, but I'll leave it at that, okay? So now I'm going to now what I've done is I've just paused this presentation. So you're already a part of this, as you can see. Let me just drag it over and let me right before the video plays and give you a demonstration of that, okay? And I'm going to bring up Bruce Newby and we'll take a listen just for a few moments.
2001, I was a medical equipment sales rep, and I was traveling quite a bit. Seems like I was never home. I love my job, don't get me wrong,
Okay,
but
so that's a
was
good
not there to really spend time with
example,
my
and you can
family.
also hear my voice
Life was
over
busy.
the
It
video,
was
so I'll
just
pause
crazy.
it at this point. And Ryan, can you tell me what you heard or what you saw? Make sure you're saying.
Yeah, well, I could hear you talking, and of course Bruce explaining his introduction here, and the video's paused for me too.
Okay, I'm going to pause that. I'll put a stop to that, in fact, and go back to the home page. So there it is. You can see how easy it is to give the full-on presentation. You create a 45-minute hour presentation. You can do the same thing with trainings. And then once you have the training created for your team, then you give out that link to your team members. They can then three-way people into it. And the great thing about this is, like we mentioned already, with GoToMeeting, they'd have to download the link and then play it on their desktop. In My Power Conference, you're in control of the presentation. You continue to be in control of the presentation by playing it in the room, and it's played over and over again. And then also, My Power Webcast does the same thing. Okay, so I think this is an amazing program. So I hope this has been very helpful. And if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out and ask. We're here to help. Thank you so much for watching.